Are we live? It's always bad at showing whether it's live. Yes, there we are. Hello and welcome to the stream. Tonight we're going to be finishing Dishonored. We were going to do that last night and then my internet crashed. So, after having played some Killing Floor 2 with a few people, and then doing not so well, I figured, hey, time for a break, let's go off and play Dishonored, as I intended to previously. So, welcome back to Dishonored. Yesterday we got as far as nearly finishing the second mission, I think, in the final DLC. I went back in the stream footage and checked where the internet cut off, and it was while I was reading some text. So what we'll do is go in, I'll read that text out, and then, well, very simply we'll carry on. I just need to refresh one of the browsers because it's showing the stream incorrect. It's still showing the last stream, Killing Floor 2. But I can see on the other browser it's working just fine. There we go. Okay. Now, apparently Twitch has changed the way that the view count works, so if any, well, I know some people are, if you are here, type something in the chat so that Twitch can register that you are an active viewer. If you just sit and watch and do nothing at all, it won't work, supposedly. Where's the game? There it is. Is the game showing? Yes. Okay, so missions, DLC, the Brigmore Witches. Also, welcome back to the stream, Kieran Knightley. You arrived between streams. I won't be cracking open a cold one because I cracked one open last stream, just before this. What are we doing then? The Dead Eels. With the Lizzie Stride free, you have a captain to take you upriver. Then we got her boat back, and now we need to get the engine coil so that the boat can move. We just woke up. Ah, okay. What time is it for you? So I was reading a document or a book or something, and that's when everything broke. Skeeves is gone, that's what I was reading. It looks like Skeeves ain't coming back from his patrol. It's been 6 days now. Don't get me wrong, I ain't grieving, because Skeeves and me didn't see eye to eye on many things. But it makes me sad because he swore he was bringing back a tremendous stash of coins he knew about up in the dried out waterway. And that's when I said, ah, treasure. And I was going to say, about a sentence later, that maybe the water being switched on would flush the gold down. But the stream cut off before that. I figured I'd part him from all those coins and a few card games, but that ain't to be. Who knows, if that water ever comes on again, it may flush him on out. But I doubt it. When you get off duty tonight, we need to drink a toast to all Skeeves. 4:22 for you. Okay, well for me it's 10:22, 6 hours ahead of you. So you're in the same time zone as the streamer that I just collaborated with. It was a bit of a weird stream because there were more people than I'm used to dealing with on voice chat in a stream, going on about topics that I wouldn't really participate in. So, I don't know, mixed opinions on the stream. I think it went well, just a bit different to how I thought. I have a bunch of runes I could spend. I don't want to summon Assassin. Oh, pull objects. I didn't even see this before. I will get that. Level 2 pull living things and bodies for a slightly higher mana cost. You can lift and choke out enemies. Okay, and bodies are automatically carried. Yeah, that's pretty cool. I like that. So we came back down here. Oh yeah, right, so I was all the way outside when the stream cut off. I went across, I went through the same way as usual, and then straight down here. It was right next to the stairway that I went by before. Oh yeah, leaning.
Choke of metal and wiring. If this gets me closer to Delilah's throat, so be it.
Alright, we're done here. You're not coming down, are you? That's spit, that's very rude.
Someone's about to get. Where are you?
Who's looking for me?
Where'd you run off to? I know
So now we just gotta get all the way back out.
I know you're here.
After playing that very action-packed Killing Floor 2, it feels weird playing a stealth game again. That's why I don't like to mix games much, because then you end up playing with different control schemes, speeds of gameplay, like looking around and walking around. And right now we're seeing the whole pressing the wrong buttons, like I was pressing E, which is actually lean. The different feeling of gameplay too. That's fine, that's fine. Juggle games, you gotta do it, otherwise you're stuck with one forever. Which some streamers do too. I don't like that though.
No time to blow a cloud. We got stuff.
Alright, so I'm gonna try and pull that. Can't pull from here. Was it closed? Is that why? Yes. Crap. Alright. Oh, you need a friggin' key for it? He might have the key.
What? Come on, let's get this going.
Alright, never mind. Autosave when I went through the door.
Definitely somebody about. Watch it.
Oh no, I've been shocked. Arc pylon instructions. Evans, be cautious with this equipment. It's very delicate and requires a skilled touch to operate. It is also quite lethal. So if you do not follow the proper procedures, you will cease to exist in the wink of an eye. Acquiring this technology took a great deal of politicking and expense. So I repeat, do not be reckless with it. Once the system is set up and operational, we will never see a dead eel darkening our doorway. The mill will become an impregnable fortress. Report any technical issues to me. Nurse Trimble. If they really wanted that to work, they should have moved the pylon closer to hit. That just killed him. It shocked him when it was trying to hit me. I don't want any dead. No, no, no. I didn't realise you could even make it shock other people.
Definitely somebody about.
I can't get that.
Salvage since the plague came. You ever? We should stick to the fact.
There we go, I've read it now.
Crowds are bringing in plenty of coin. Loot like this just sitting here? It's not how the Hatters. Someone wants to be hurt.
Or I could just go out that way, couldn't I?
Gotta keep my eyes on.
I've been going all the way around before. Quick save. Good, she doesn't see. We're gonna have another fight? No. Oh, there's a note there. Look out for the trained rat. Hey Jasper, one of the dead eels apparently trained some white rats to come to this side of the canal and fetch shiny objects back to him. So far they've taken a few coins and a couple of bullets back over to eel territory. Pike saw one carrying a coin and tried to shoot it, but his marksmanship was lacking. Ha. Be wary of them, and crush the little things if you get the chance. If one swipes one of tools or keys, yeah, that's terrible writing there, or something like that, you'll be a laughing stock. Baldwin. Is that a dart? Yeah, but it's not sleep dart, so I don't want it. How are we going to get past them this time? I could go all the way down that way, I guess, like I did before, where I came from.
Keep an eye out. We got company.
Oh wait, the guys on that side are friendly to me now, aren't they? I gotta check. Oh. Ow. Let's find out. Are you friendly? Yeah? Yeah, they're all friendly. Okay. Don't mind me. Lizzie Stride is captain of the Undine, a cargo ship used by her to disappeared. We installed the engine coil on the boat. There we go. The hell? I think they've been bewitched. Oh, he died.
Please, do the honors down. Fire up the engine from the bridge.
You say so? Hey, let's go. Achievement, Gangs of Dunwall. Yes, no bodies. Ghost never detected, failed. Ah, whatever. I didn't get 2 runes. Huh. Brigmore Manor. The supernatural hands of Brigmore will hunt you relentlessly until something. Delilah's masterwork. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah.
The Brigmores were an ancient family, bankrupted a generation ago. Since then, the manor has housed 2 street gangs, a smuggling ring, innumerable rats, and the Brigmore witches. I'd always left them alone, but now a painter named Delilah has taken up witchcraft and formed a coven. She was trying something. A ritual. But what kind? The outsider knows. I cannot abide a mystery.
Just chocolate into chocolate. What we got? Still haven't used stun mines. Cancel. Cool.
I scouted, sir. They've locked the front, and I've seen evidence of snares. Also, maybe it's nothing, but I spotted several statues of the woman Delilah. I don't know what it means, but I thought it was worth mentioning.
It means trouble. Anything else?
You can probably use it as
Getting out of the
conduit.
house somehow, but I haven't spotted it. Sorry, sir. Best I can do.
Good enough. I'll take it from here.
She's probably going to use that to spy on people. Or even to manifest. They could become guardians. What the? Okay. I thought that was an item. It just came up now. Disturbing a gravehound skull. Something. Can I grab it? It came back. Gotta look out for skulls. I disarmed it, but it's still shot. Look out orders. Yes, Dowd has left Draper's ward on Lizzie Stride's boat and could arrive within hours. Disable the grave switch. Isabel will lock the manor and wait for further instructions in the backyard. Deep. What was that? Somebody watching. Help on your assignment. Here, brother. I sent you one of the strictures to guide you on your assignment to Brigmore. My hope is that heeding the warnings of the 6th stricture will be the utmost of your troubles while dealing with those heretics. Your boss, Bertram. I could just jump over this. Is that a skull? I think it is. Who sees me? Ah, one of the witches. Ah, oh, come on. Bloody grave hands. There she is. Something in there. I'm gonna guess that because it's like a corpse, it doesn't really have a sense of smell. Leave the whereabouts. With Dad on his way, Delilah had me disable the grave switch and put it in the garden shed. Find a boat to the Brigmore estate. Find the missing lever. Find the keys to the front door. Why has the music changed? We're not under attack. What? What the hell? How did you get alerted? She sees me. Oh boy. I actually got past. Get a quick save. Freaking plants. Nope. Open that save. Ah, you know what? I'm just gonna quick load. I didn't even realise I was looking at a save. I thought it was just a crate. Invisible wall. Right, so I think someone has the key. They said to put the lever in the shed. I didn't see a shed anywhere. That's around the back there. Ow. Quick save here. Please tell me the vault's silent. That certainly isn't silent. Good, that worked. I can get back, but what's that in the backyard? I don't think I need the key. I'm sure I keep hearing someone warp next to me. Do any of you have the key? key. You might. This vision doesn't help solve for that. It's a bit silly that they don't have anyone on the balconies. It'd be the perfect place to observe from. Yeah, that statue looks suspicious. Alright, now I've got to be really careful getting over there. Dog's in the way. Yeah, that statue's watching. Oh, I can go in there. I had no idea. Let's try that again. There is a way in, but I want to go through the shed. Oh, I can just sneak on here. Cool. No one noticed. Cool. Wait, did they? That's the alert music. Alright, let's see what happens. Do you talk? Strange. Huh, that's what happens. Hey Venom, welcome back to the stream. Yeah, just like that. How you doing, Venomy? I'm finally completing the game after that internet crash yesterday. Don't look away. Ah, it's too late now. Delilah and her coven are planning something that threatens everyone across the Empire of the Isles. Infiltrate the ruins of Brigmore Manor and stop Delilah. Search for Delilah.
And I thought the flooded district was run.
Jeez. They just walk around. This is going to be difficult. It's going to be very difficult. I gotta stand in places where she wouldn't look. She's still jumping around somewhere. Ah, what's wrong with Venomy? Everyone has some stress, but what's grieving you? Statuesque. Benefit. While standing still, you cannot be seen by enemies unless they're in combat with you. What? Mana does not regenerate. That's awesome. Wait, mana does not regenerate full stop? I don't know about that. I kind of rely on it to use powers non-stop. Can I get upstairs through here? No. That's a shame. Ah, yeah, that sucks. I wish you the best with that. Obviously there's nothing I can do about it, so hope it gets better. I can't reach this. Can I do it with this? No. There we go. There are traps everywhere. What's that? I'm gonna quick save. No, I'm gonna proper save before I interact with this, whatever this is. Yeah, I've watched all of Doctor Who. Even a load of the old ones. Delilah's journal. Now that the painting is finished, I will sit in young Lady Emily's skin and wear her face like a mummer's mask. Wait. What? Is she going to possess Emily, or is she going to assume the identity of her by shapeshifting? Havelock and his lickspittles will put the child on the throne, but it is me they will be crowning, Delilah, the kitchen girl from Dunwall Tower. They called me Sokolov's apprentice, but whose paintings reach through to the spirit? Mine. They will never know their blunder, but I will be sure to whisper it into their ears at their executions. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure she's going to possess the young girl. For good.
Eesh. My followers will bear the lantern to the gallery in order to open the way to the void. There I will use the painting to complete the ritual. My walk into Emily's flesh must be undisturbed. The ritual has other uses, which I will explore over time. Any image made by my hand could serve as the focal point for the spell. I imagine one of my enemies as a still life, imprisoned in a bowl of fruit without amusement.
So she can use anything she's made, any image made by her. So the statues that she's got all over the place, the paintings she's done, after all she was a painter. That's not very good. Smith 11th, that's correct. Wait. Yeah, it was the 11th, kind of. He's also the 12th, because of the extra Doctor from David Tennant era, which is why they needed the extra regeneration to be able to create Capaldi, who is the 12th/13th. It's a weird way of counting. There's also the War Doctor, but I think he already counts as a number.
So Delilah wants to use Emily to become Empress.
The Fugue Feast. We've read about this already. The Howl from Beyond. I don't think we've read this, except from a work of fiction by P.J. Stokeworth. As Gregory and Aaliyah crouched in the dark of the upper hall, they could hear the thing drawing close. It had followed them from the forest, through the garden, and into the house. Now, as they leaned against the wall, exhausted and terrified, they could hear it coming up the stair. Moving slowly, it scraped along, exposed bone and dragging across the wood and carpet. The ragged panting foretold its passage, as dead air was pushed through a throat eaten away with rot. Reaching a grim conclusion, Aaliyah swallowed. Her face went slack, and she gave Gregory a final glance before plunging through the window glass into the moonlit and night air. At the sound of her delicate body smashing against the cobblestone below, Gregory let out a keening moan. And, as he did, his voice was matched by an unearthly howl from the stairwell, and the rapid scratching of clawed feet rushing up toward him. That sounds like a pretty good scary book. The Howl from Beyond.
Emily Caldwin.
You haven't even watched the 12th season? Ah, yeah, you kind of do need to. I missed that trap, but whatever. Quick save. There is someone right there. I don't even know where I'm supposed to go now. Use the lantern to illuminate the painting in the gallery. Wait, not this... That wasn't the gallery, was it? That painting? Ah, crap, I think it was. How do I use it? It's not there. I guess this isn't the place. Oh, there it is, the gallery. Back where I came from. I don't remember the exact names of episodes of Doctor Who because there are just so damn many. Oh, I still didn't get that bone charm, did I? Oh.
Evie, I'm glad I found you. Is the painting of the void seen?
Yes. I put the lantern back in Our Lady's studio. It'll be ready when she calls.
But I don't think Delilah will return this way. When she calls us, it will be to Dunwall Tower.
Probably true.
Oh, so we're gonna have to get
Evie,
to Dunwall Tower after
may
this.
I confess something to you? Promise not to tell the others.
Of course. You can always confide in me.
When I was in the studio, I painted the mark on my hand, just to see. It was foolish, I know, but I couldn't help myself.
Never be ashamed of your ambition. It's why she chose you.
Thank you. Your words are always exactly what I need, Evie. If only my birth sisters had been more like you.
Well, if they had, they'd still be alive, wouldn't they?
Well, yeah, it makes sense. It is the BBC after all, a British company. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that. It auto links anything with a dot. Doesn't matter what it is, if it has text, dot text with no spaces, it'll turn it into a link. That's a lot of heads. Don't see me. Oh crap, she saw me, she saw me.
Perhaps?
The 11th hour, 11th Doctor, so that would be Smith. Because Tennant was 10, wasn't he? Oh crap, I thought that was a room then.
Evie, I'm glad I found
Yeah, I'm really glad the naming convention works out that way, that Tennant was 10. Pretty perfect. Poetic. Oh my gosh. What are you doing here? How do I even get to the gallery? I think I need to go on top, follow her. Oh jeez. How did she know? And where's the woman here gone? Did she just teleport? Maybe. Gallery's down there. Ah. Okay, quick before that woman turns around. Delilah's musings. I worked in my studio until late last night and completed the painting of Emily. When Dowd kidnapped her, I was terrified that he might already know what I was planning, but it seems I overestimated him. He turned her over to the conspirators. What a fool. Once young Emily assumes the throne, I'll already be looking out of those lovely brown eyes. What? Dowd kidnapped her, turned over to... Oh yeah, he did... No, hold on. Dowd did not hand Emily over to the conspirators. He handed her over to... Oh wait, yeah, I guess he kind of did, yeah. I was thinking the Hound Pits group, but it's not, it was the Lord Regent group. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Okay, see ya, whichever one of you is actually going, because it seems that you're both saying bye, maybe? Well, crap. I think I'm just gonna reload that, because they're gonna start searching. So So I do that to get the intel,
I'm glad I found
then I'll leave, and I follow that woman, or I get ahead of her maybe. And then I do these. I go over there and actually land on it. It didn't work again.
Will we leave this place soon? Or stay?
Quick save. Land, there we go, jeez.
One of my dear sisters has wandered away from me.
I need to go over that way. Past them. Through them.
Someone should be here. I'll walk for our enemies.
We're gonna get past both of their lines of sight now. I didn't see her.
Help me.
Ah, crap.
Strangers among us.
Help me! A stranger is among us.
One of my dear sisters has wandered away from me.
Did I do a good impression? And the time is now 11:11. Alright, I need her to move.
I'll watch for our
Oh, crap, we have time stop, don't we? Completely forgot about time stop. Such a useful power. Can I get that bone charm? Maybe. I'm going to quick save here.
You underestimate her
Nope.
resourcefulness. She is not alone. Not entirely.
statues. Of course.
They're more than statues. She's put her will in them, and in a void their power is much greater. Do not fret, sweet Tilda. Lady Delilah needs you to be strong and steadfast.
I gotta wait for these girls to move.
Time to wilt like a summer daisy.
Girls.
I won't.
Women.
Forgive me, sister. You're right.
Or do I have to knock them out? Probably haven't to knock them out. Why didn't it knock her out then? Alright, so where can I hide these bodies? So even if someone walks in, they don't see them. Here? Yeah. Gee, she snores. You look a little bit rotten. Eek. Pick up. Sleep. I'm going to loot everything before we do whatever it is, because I don't know if it's going to do anything major and send us away maybe. Delilah's notes. Brunhild came to me last night while I was in my studio in the West Wing, finishing the ritual painting of young Lady Emily.
She informed me that one of her girls allowed herself to get caught and interrogated at Coldridge Prison. Nevertheless, it seems Dowd is oblivious to my plans. Yeah, you think so, but really you're oblivious to me not being oblivious to your plans. Okay. Set the lantern near the painting. Where it opened, I entered. Let's go. Enter the painting. The Void. Beware of blood briars that are something something. Delilah's masterwork. Delilah and her coven are planning something. Oh, we've already read that. Hey, how you doing?
You have many talents, Dowd, and they've served you. Delilah's talents are quite different. She creates images, but she does more. She captures spirit. She insinuates her will into her subject, whatever it is. We're witnessing her masterpiece, and perhaps yours as well. I gave you Delilah's name, and you followed it to this moment. You see now what hangs in the balance. Emily's life, Delilah's ambition, an empire in the act of crumbling. In your long life, I've rarely seen you act with such consummate grace. I give my marks sparingly, and I don't play favorites, but I will watch this with unusual attention.
Hey, he's happy with our job so far. A vampire? No. He's an ancient being that exists outside of time and space, never aging, giving people the power of the void. Much more than a vampire. If anything, in this world, maybe vampires would be inspired by him. The Leap. I thought we went here for... Oh, hold on. I thought we already went through the painting. I guess we've just activated the painting and it tore a hole in the floor.
The Void. Time to see what you've really got, Delilah.
So, one of those ladies recently just said that her power is more powerful in the Void. And now we're there. I see statues. Don't want to interact with statues. Will likely be the death of me. Quick save. Delilah. Are you sure about that? Can I knock out this statue?
This narcissist.
Hang on. I can't see. Here's up.
Dowd, have you slain all my sisters?
Nah.
Well, it doesn't matter.
Oh, that's harsh.
I can carry on alone at this point. I must say, I'm surprised you came this far. You're the one who gave me this chance in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I might see the Lord Protector pop up at the last minute, but never you.
Nah, he's doing a different storyline.
That Corvo's busy.
Yeah.
Are you doing this for Emily? Don't bother. You killed her mother in front of her and sold her to a gang of murderous crooks. You think she's fit for the throne?
Yeah, why not?
The girl Emily Caldwell will have the mind of Delilah the First, who did not inherit everything she got, but came to power through the force of her own genius.
Your genius couldn't keep me from reaching you. It won't save you now.
Oh. Who have your victims been, Dowd? Civil servants? The housekeeping staff? Drunken boys on watch duty and frail old aristocrats? None like me. Your mother should have taught you not to anger a witch.
I've already fought 3 witches
I'll kill you!
in the sewers. Alright, hold on.
Knock down. Jesus, oh.
Wait, what? There we go. Knock you out. Oi. Did I win? Oh crap. Find a suitable replacement painting. Render Delilah a copper spoon. Unconscious. I already did that one. Oh, there's multiple. That I might have just got the wrong one. Ah. Come to me. Oh crap. Alright, sleep dart on you. Sleep dart on you. There we go, I did it. I got both of you. How is she hundreds of meters away? That's not fair. Alright, something weird is going on here. I'm gonna save. Oh, I'm not allowed to save.
Painted in the same style as Emily's portrait.
I don't get it. I have done that and now she's hundreds of meters away. Hey Bence, welcome back to the stream. So last you were aware, Bence, I was playing Killing Floor 2. I took a break from that to switch over to Dishonored and complete it because I didn't get the chance to yesterday. Yeah, no worries, Bence. It was very quiet at the end. A bunch of randoms joined through Killing Floor. So yeah, I always prefer to play with friends. I'm stuck. There we go. So either I do the painting there, or I go all the way over to hundreds of meters away and I don't know how. Oh, she's back. Alright, I did it again. I knocked her out again. What are you doing?
No! You can't do this!
I've knocked her out like 3 times now. 4 if you count the extra copy.
She took my life.
What are you on about? Too bad. So sad. Now what? Do I have to render her unconscious again? Yeah, okay. So both were needed. Maybe. Where am I taking her? Place her on the altar. Oh, okay, now we perform the ritual with her using the wrong painting. Just sling her on. Ritual words.
Paint flows. Blood flows. Life goes. Out with the old. In with the new. You've lived in these bones long enough.
I'll find you. I will not be beaten. First you fall. I will not.
A victim of her own magic. Karma. So there's a giant spoiler for you, Bents. Achievement, cleanest hands. Oh, yes. I got pure, what's the word? Pacifist run. Complete the Brigmore Witches without killing anyone. Yes. Yeah, no worries, Bents. I understood. It's fine. I did get detected, but that's probably because of the boss fight. I don't know. What if, when we got to her, I just teleported behind her and knocked her out instead of having the conversation? Would that have worked, I wonder? So, found the crypt, avoided triggering traps, trapped her. I only got one rune, one bone charm, one corrupted charm. Cool. Everything is connected. Delilah's threat is ended. You've made your choices. Come what may. So here is the pacifist ending.
No one will ever know exactly what it took to save Emily Caldwell from a living death as Delilah's puppet. No one except the outsider, who watches everything and thinks his own dark thoughts and speaks to few in any generation. I've learned that our choices always matter. To someone. Somewhere. And sooner or later, in ways we can't always fathom, the consequences come back to us. I came from Serkonos to Dunwall as a boy, made my living as a killer, one of the few who've heard the outsider's voice. I murdered an empress, but saved her daughter, who will one day rule the Empire. Those were my choices. I'm ready for what comes.
Oh. Am I doing it? Or is this playing out? I think this is playing out.
I have one more surprise for you. I asked for my life. When I killed your empress and took her daughter, something broke inside me. Now I want nothing but to leave this city and fade from the memory of those who reside here. I've had enough killing. So my life is in your hands. Make your choice.
And in the main game, I spared him.
You make an eloquent plea for a man with innocent blood on his hands. It's a shame Corvo doesn't know the real story, isn't it? How in these last days you passed through Coldridge Prison like a shadow, dared the tangles of Dunwall's underworld, and walked out unscathed, outwitted one of the greatest witches in a generation, all with consummate care and skill. How you saved Emily Caldwell, daughter of the Empress, first of her name, and no one will ever know. But how does it end for Dowd, the hired killer, the murderer, the savior of the Empire? It's up to Corvo now.
Oh, well I already decided that in the main game. Does it copy that data? I mean, that's not even how it happened, but whatever. Okay. Achievement unlocked. Changed ways. Nice. Indeed, Vince. Exactly. Spot on. Right, I'm going to hit escape so that we can skip the credits and not hear any copyrighted music. Ah, there we go. Look what you did. You did that, Dad. Okay, so that is the end of Dishonored, final DLC, the Brigmore Witches. Hope you've all enjoyed. I have, actually. I wasn't sure what to expect, especially with it being DLC. You know, it could always be a piece of crap, it could be excellent. In this case, it was about as good as the main game, yeah. I'd say in some ways it's slightly better. Felt a bit limiting the way that you would blink around. I think he has less range than Corvo, but that's okay because I found that Corvo's teleportation was quite OP. You can just skip entire areas. In this run with Dowd, it seemed to be a bit more balanced. So yeah, overall, I'm quite impressed with this game. It was a... Actually, no. I'm coming away with a better opinion of this than the main game, aren't I? Because I'm actually impressed by the DLC. Whereas the main game, I was not impressed, but I found it enjoyable. So yeah, I've enjoyed all of it. Main game, DLC 1, DLC 2. I've not bothered with the DLC trial missions, whatever it's called. I don't know what you call it. Challenge missions? These things. Dunwall City Trials, I'm not bothering with those. So yeah, that's all of the DLC. I have enjoyed it overall. I've been disappointed by bits in the main game, and then surprised by some bits throughout the main game and the DLC. I think it's a bit overhyped when people say it's the best game ever, because it definitely isn't. And in some ways it was frustrating to play, because when you try and knock someone out you can be behind them, but not behind them enough. Like, you have to be within a narrow 10-degree slot. And sometimes I would be behind someone, the icon would come up to knock them out. I'd try knocking them out and it just didn't work. And I've had to do it 3 or 4 times before it actually kicked in. Sometimes. Most of the time, it's been alright. Quite an enjoyable tactical experience by having to use things like teleportation, knockout, slow time, trank darts, disabling gas grenades. All that stuff put together. It lets you play the way you want to play. And I haven't done it in Slaughter approach, so that could be a completely different experience. I would assume it is, because I didn't even bother with a lot of the skills which would help for combat. I don't know if there's any kind of completion bonus for getting all items and all runes and all that stuff, but I'm not going to be doing that. Anyway, I'm going to be heading off now. I know it's a rather short stream, but it was only to end the game, which I should have done yesterday. It's only taken an hour, and if the internet hadn't gone out, it would have been done. So I've squeezed it in after that Killing Floor 2 stream, which was quite fun. So, once again, thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit that follow button so you know when the next stream's starting. I'm going to uninstall this, go to bed, and we'll see what tomorrow brings. Maybe Tomb Raider 3. Who knows? I do have a lot of Tomb Raider games to get through. Or maybe something else. Maybe, Bence, you can tell me what you want to play. Maybe we could play something together. Maybe Killing Floor 2. Maybe something else. If you guys have any suggestions, feedback, comments, criticisms, all that stuff, throw it in the suggestion thread on the Discord. If you want to join the community, the Discord thread is down below. If you want to catch up on any stream you've missed from the last year and 2/3, they're all available on the Craig Artarkov YouTube channel. If you want to help support the stream, if you want to help If you want to help support the stream videos and everything else, you can hit subscribe on Twitch, use free subscription from Twitch Prime, check out the Patreon or even the merch store. And if you want to help in other ways, you can follow on Twitter to spread awareness, follow/sub to both of the YouTube channels. As mentioned, the Kragite Archive YouTube channel has all the streams backed up, but there will eventually be unique content on the main Kragite channel. It just will require a lot of time, cost, effort, and resources, which I do not have access to right now. Anyway, it's been enjoyable. I'm satisfied with tonight. I hope you are too. And I will see you in the next stream. This music's pretty good, isn't it? Bye.